The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Some adjustments to the field.
OK, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
First ball of the match.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. A new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Whacked away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Shafiq, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Karachi, a 12 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Khan, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Edged, unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything. Everyone's gone up. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick on. That in the infield.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Shanaka wants plenty from these bowlers.
Jumped all over the slower ball. It only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicely played. Just runs one. Beautiful catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Yep. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Khan from the south end. Thomas, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed the lot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Caught right on the boundary.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Gets that away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Karachi, a 49 for 4.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
How will he reply?
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Karachi, a 60 for 5.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Brilliant shot there.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Timed that perfectly.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nice shot. Runs possible. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
He's got their tail up.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Misses everything. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
Mudwell, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Mudwell, ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Yeah, you may as well review last wicket. Won't stand to lose anything in reviewing.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This total is well below par and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
A few moves made in the field. Faizan coming in.
Goes onto the front foot straight away and finds the gap. 4 off the first ball. Thank you very much. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Faizan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shot. Just need to tighten their areas now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Faizan with a great delivery there. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Shot, should be runs here. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Too full, punch back down the ground. That could be 4.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Riders are 15 for 1.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Madwal, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. No. Terrible shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Too full, should get what it deserved.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bold, stunning delivery.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Batter doesn't seem sure. Look to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. The Riders are 35 for 3. Mudwell from the south end. Chance to run 2. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Mudwell has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll be well pleased nevertheless.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Shot. Leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 8 runs added in that over. The Riders are 48 for 3.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Thomas, the spinner, coming into the attack. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
That's a boundary save for sure. Huge! That has flown!
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Fazan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10-plus runs an over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Brown into the attack now from the north end. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got that away nicely.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Patel from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Can he get the 50?
Misses everything.
One to get for 50.
Chance to run 2. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
And that brings up the batter's half
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit. Two runs coming from that over. The Riders are 88 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Cuts that off well in the infield. That is quite extraordinary. De Villiers, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and